everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Christmas decorate with me. This is probably one, if not the most exciting video to film because I love Christmas. As you know, I love the holiday season and I know it is at this time only the second week of November and I am already excited and I love the idea of just prolonging Christmas for as long as possible. I think I did this last year. I decorated last year the first week of November, so I'm actually a little bit late this year, but I am so excited to share with you all what I came up with. I did something a little different this year because we did move to a different apartment. It's bigger and it has more of like a cooler tone to it. I almost painted the walls, but it was gonna be a whole like project, and so I just kind of was like, we're keeping the gray walls. And if you've been on this channel, you would know that our unit before this was like a warm tone, woody, kind of cottagey type of feel to it, and this is almost like the exact opposite of that. I don't know if you could tell a little bit in the back, it's like gray, like a cool tone gray, so it definitely threw me off guard and I had to redecorate just in general, but I think I've come up with something doable and I love it. I love it this year. I think I even prefer this than last year's. I went a little bit more neutral Scandinavian this year. There's barely any colors. A lot of it is white, and if there was an accent color, it's really just the green. And behind me you will see it's just a little bit of like silver. I tried to use as much as possible what we had last year because obviously I don't want to be buying a bunch of things every single year, but I think I was able to play around with the stuff that we have, and then I also picked up some other items. So I hope you enjoy this video and it gives you a little bit of an idea on how to decorate minimally for an apartment but still make it very Christmas wonderland. I also did it differently this year. I am doing more of like a voiceover type of decorate with me because last year it was just such a long video and it was so chatty, so I kind of wanted it to be a little more clean cut this year. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you prefer. I do want to mention that this video is in partnership with my favorite jewelry brand, Ana Luisa. As you know, I love working with them. It is that time of the year again where Black Friday sales are coming up and we are starting to do our Christmas shopping. I have promised myself to do my Christmas shopping early this year, and one of my favorite places to buy Christmas present for and use my own code for, obviously, is Ana Luisa, and I thank them once again for sending me items. I'm actually wearing one of them right now. I'll do a little bit of a close-up. I love this one. I haven't taken it off since I received it. It gives me a little bit of like that Von Cleef, I can't even say it, Von Cleef and Arpels feel to it because of the mother of pearl. And then they also sent me two other items that actually match and they're so pretty. I wanted to keep them pretty until I showed it to you, but this is like a little flower set. I think they have earrings as well, but this is such a great set to gift for sure, and I'm probably gonna do that for some of my girlfriends and family members. I am so thankful for Ana Luisa for sending that. Just to let you know, I always have a link and a code down below to save you some coin whenever you shop at Ana Luisa, so always check that out. They have a lot of sales going on right now because it's November and it's that time of year again, so make sure to always check out their website for some really great deals. Once again, thank you so much, Ana Luisa, for sending me these products and for always thinking of me and my subscribers. So without further ado, let's get into the decorating. Starting with a little bit of prep and cleaning before setting up my little DIY Christmas town. I have been wanting to do something under the TV because I hate seeing the wires, and this is just the perfect way to do it. I'm starting with this garland. It is a flocked garland from Michaels, and I'm just folding that in under the TV so it stays put and just fluffing it out. Then I got some snow and I'm just laying that out. got these little trees and these little houses from Target. The moment I saw these, I was like, yup, this is my little Christmas town right under the TV. They're perfect. I almost didn't get snow and just let them kind of lay flat. And I'm so glad I got the snow because it actually helped the trees not fall. So I'm glad about that. And the trick is to twist them into the snow and they stay put. Moving on to the living room, I get a lot of questions about these chairs. They are from All Modern. Unfortunately, they're always out of stock, but I will link them down below. I wanted to keep them simple, but I had these small pillows from Target, and I feel like they have a very minimal green to them that it kind of pulls all the green going on together. So I thought they would be perfect. And then I'm just keeping the same throw blanket that we have throughout the year. This was from Marshall's, I believe. And then I have this pillow, I think also from Marshall's last year. And I am just gonna put it here for a little Christmas touch. I didn't have a lot of red this year. This is probably the only red that I have in the living room. So it's just a little touch of Christmas. Moving on to the coffee table, I will link down below anything that I can link and just list down because most of these items I've had already and some of them were from last year. The new item is just the little snowflake tray that's from Target. It is currently there still, I believe. When we first moved in, I thought it was so weird that there's a gap between the ceiling and the cabinets. And then Christmas time came and I was like, oh my goodness, this is the perfect spot for some garlands and snow. And that's exactly what I am doing. This was a lot harder than I ever anticipated. So TMI, I was sweating. I was like dripping sweat by the time I was almost done, and in the middle of it I actually needed help for the longer piece because I had to get on top of the counter and I couldn't reach the other side, like it kept falling. So I needed a hand, and as you can see I was so hot that I had to put my hair up, but this was a whole project. I was very torn with the theme I was going for in the kitchen. Last year I went with like a really whimsical candy, hot cocoa, just colorful in the kitchen. As you can see, I had gingerbread towels. This year I bought these very minimal green tree towels, kind of like going with the Scandinavian Nordic side of things. And even here I was contemplating where I wanted to go, and in the end I ended up just kind of going with like a middle ground, and I think it worked out. I did not need to purchase these at all, but I could not help it. They were so cute. They were at the $3, $5 section at Target, and I was just like, oh my goodness, this is so perfect for that Nordic Scandinavian theme. And I just had to buy them. Like I said, I did not need these, but I had to put them somewhere in the kitchen. And so I had just put a little setup, and yeah, they're just there because they're so cute to look at. really wanted a little gingerbread corner. So I got this little sign from Michael's and then this little tray with a lid at TJMaxx/Homegoods. And then I got these little gingerbread men from Target, and for now it's just gonna be these, but at some point I am going to make my own gingerbread and put them in there. But for now, these will do for aesthetics. And then I put some trees that I also got from Michael's last year. I think they're still there this year, and I just kind of added that on. And then I had purchased some candles today as well from Bath & Body Works, and I am just putting that because it's gingerbread theme, and then this gingerbread cutter that I also got from Michael's. I was gonna skip the hot cocoa bar this year because I didn't know if it would match, but I had this little corner here and I thought, perfect, we'll put it there too. I know it's a little bit like, is it really the theme I'm going for? But I can't help it when it comes to the kitchen. Michael's this year and I didn't really find much, but I did find this board that I think is meant to be like hung, and I thought it was just perfect because it looks like a cutting board. I am bringing back the Nordic Santa Claus. I couldn't help it. I was thinking maybe I wouldn't put it this year, but it's just so like nostalgic because growing up, my grandma always had a collection of these during Christmas, and it's just, it's perfect. It's like a modernized like Santa Claus, if that makes sense. And I just had to have it. All of these items on here are from Michael's, and I believe all of them are also still at Michael's this year. For the dining table, I just like to do a stage plate setting. It's just something nice to look at, and it just puts everything together. It's almost like you have a Christmas dinner each time you see the dining table, which I just love the warm feeling of that. So I'm just doing a plate setting. And then moving on to the tree. The tree I kept very simple, and it's flocked, so it's easy to get away with keeping a tree simple when it's flocked. And I love the flocked feel, by the way, because it's so like Wonderlandy, if that even makes sense. But I went with really simple white glittery globes this time, and just some silver ones. They're supposed to be pearl, but they actually play into the gray walls, so I think that's why they've turned silver, but they're supposed to be like a pearly white, but I love them. And then I just kept the little burlap, I think that's the material, burlap ribbons that I got from Michael's, and the tree as well as the ornaments and the little ribbons are all from Michael's. That is all that I have for this decorate with me, and here is a little overview. I hope you guys enjoyed.